We often see and hear stories about how billionaires look poor. For instance, Jeff Bezos still driving his old Honda Civic even after he had made a billionaire. Or Warren Buffett still living in the house that he bought well over 30 years ago. What is it that these people know that many don't? In this video, I'm going to explore this fascinating topic and explain why it might be the best strategy to adopt and how you can start incorporating that in your life. Firstly, let's clarify what looking poor exactly means. Well, it certainly doesn't mean you depriving yourself of food or maintaining a really poor hygiene or dressing really bad. Remember, first impressions matter. Let's modify the London to Tokyo test, which we often use to screen management consultants during an interview. Among these two pictures of Samuel Jackson in front of you, who are you more prone to sit beside on a flight from London to Tokyo and have a conversation? There is a catch here though. Both of them are extremely qualified and have amazing stories to tell you. But you don't know that until you have that conversation. I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, have picked this picture. While dressing well and simple does have its powerful advantages, outwardly displaying wealth and flashing it in terms of expensive cars, expensive clothes, or expensive items does have its downfalls, starting with attracting unwanted attention. Flaunting wealth makes you prone to attract attention from the wrong type of audience, and particularly criminals. Ever heard of some crypto millionaires who have gone bankrupt because their cryptocurrency suddenly got stolen? Well, many of these were flaunting and flashing their wealth over TikTok and Instagram as such platforms, which attracted interest from criminals who stole all of their money. These things also trickle into your daily relationships with people and in the dating world when you would attract the wrong types of people who will only be with you for the ride. The moment you stop giving them those privileges, they'll be gone, which makes building genuine relationships extremely difficult in this case. There was a study conducted to understand your happiness when living a simple life and when you buy material possessions. It was found that we all have a normal level of happiness. However, when we buy some material possessions, say like you buying a new iPhone, or buying a new bigger house, or buying a new car, it does give you a temporary rush of dopamine which increases your happiness for a little bit and then eventually brings it down to a normal state of happiness. All of this leads to a lack of fulfillment and leads you to buy more items so that you continue getting the dopamine rush, which brings me to avoiding survival mode. Adopting a flashy lifestyle forces you to keep up with the appearances. The whole concept of keeping up with Jonases is so flawed because it puts you in the wrong comparison and competition with the wrong people, leading you to always want more and more and more and buy more frivolous stuff, thus accumulating a lot of debt in the process. All of this tends to build a lot of pressure on you and particularly causing a lot of resentment when you don't get the things that you want. This puts you in a survival mode wherein you're constantly earning, buying and spending it all. Besides these, there are additional costs with maintenance and upkeep. For instance, if you buy a house which is bigger than what you can afford or a car which is fancier than what you can afford, you'll have to pay for maintenance and upkeep on it. In order to keep up with those expenses, you might have to get another job, thus trading your time away only so you can pay for these expenses, but you won't be able to enjoy them at all. The consequences of all of these actions are so severe that it reminds me of a quote from Warren Buffett where he stated, "If you buy items you do not need, you will have to sell items that you need." Living below your means, or at least appearing to do so, gives you a lot of control over your finances. It allows you to save more, boost your investments, invest more in yourself, all while at the same point of time avoiding the trap of lifestyle inflation. Having healthy savings in your bank account will do wonders for your physical as well as mental health, allowing you to experience life and also take risks going forward. A simpler lifestyle allows you to build tolerance and discipline, thus leading to investing smarter and building wealth over the long term for generations. The best part is you get to do it quietly. So you get to fail quietly when nobody is noticing, but you also get to succeed quietly until you get to a point when you've made way more money than you could ever imagine. The best part about all of this is that living a simpler life helps promote happiness, removes clutter from your life, allows you to lead a much more meaningful life, embracing the philosophy that you value relationships and experiences over material possessions. So how do you start living a simple lifestyle? Well, you first start by analyzing your spending habits. and your lifestyle. Are you buying things to impress others, or are you buying items that you genuinely need, and are they adding value to your life? Change your mentality from I need to show success to I need to build wealth. Focus on buying assets than liabilities. Start living below your means even if you don't need to at this point of time. Focus on investing in yourself and education and not just on things. Stay humble and avoid flaunting your wealth. If you like this video, you'll enjoy this one on how consumerism is affecting you. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.